Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The relationship between Kody Brown and Avalon and True is shown to be a fake. In the most recent Sister Wives episode, Kody Brown and Robin Brown, his surviving wife, go meet the twins of Michael T. Brown Padron. But Kody demonstrates that his connection to Avalon Padron is phony. In the same way, it makes a lot of people think of the phony Kody acting like a dad for the camera with Truly Brown. Kody Brown is not received favorably. Fans of Sister Wives are undoubtedly learning more about Christine Brown Woolley's daughter. When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, Truly Brown was the first baby to appear on the show. Christine was expecting Truly at a time when the public was learning about polygamy through the Browns. Fans may witness her maturing as she now resides in Utah with Christine and David Woolley. At the age of 14, she is starting to form her own identity and has a better understanding of the family. However, it appears that Kody Brown and Truly's relationship has always been a little strained. Fans witnessed Truly's odd relationships with her father even as a small child. It was difficult to predict when Kody would let her be with him after the pandemic struck. Truly was sad to go after the divorce, but she handled the news quite well. However, there are some parallels between Truly and her niece, Avalon Padron, according to enthusiasts. Fans also find additional proof that Kody is a father and grandfather in name only. Many think that Kody's relationship with some of his children and grandchildren is fabricated for show. Kody Brown demonstrates that his relationship with Avalon is a hoax. Fans aren't convinced that Avalon Padron and Kody Brown's relationship is legitimate after witnessing their interactions in the most recent Sister Wives episode. Fans noticed on Reddit that Kody demonstrated how his interactions with Avalon and Truly Brown are remarkably similar. Avalon takes after Aunt Truly, a user states at the outset. I felt like Avalon obviously didn't know who Kody was after the first episode of the season, they continue. Her response to Kody in this most recent episode, in my opinion, essentially confirmed that suspicion. She reminded me of Truly saying no thank you when Kody asked her for a kiss after she declined to give him an embrace. A other fan also notes, and Tony referred him as Kody, not Grandpa. Sobin corrected him with Grandpa, says another. Avalon Padron's retreat from Kody Brown was noticed by other Sister Wives fans, besides the initial poster. Avalon was confronting a stranger as the cameras rolled to capture the adorable visit from Kody and Robin Brown to meet the twins. Michael T. Brown Padron adds that they don't see him very often. Many people also recall Truly Brown's same response when Kody and Christine discussed Grandma moving in with them when she was a young child. That you say this is hilarious. My husband, who doesn't often watch with me, commented, "Hey, that kid was like, nah, I'm good dude, kids always know," and I had to explain Truly's "no thank you daddy" when he asked for a hug, kiss, or anything else. It was quite revealing. When Kody was acting strangely around her, poor Avalon stared at him the way Truly had at the farewell scene. I thought he was there just to make sure the cameras were there and that he and Robin needed to film with someone other than themselves. Hee. Since I love Gabe and want to know what he thinks of the drama, I did watch this episode because I heard a lot about him talking to his mother. Funny. I noticed Avalon staring at the man as if they had just met. I won't give you a hug, sir. Thank you, but no. You receive a fist bump, which is non-committal for intimacy, there is no post-blowout. Kody Brown doesn't seem to put in enough effort to get to know his children and grandchildren, according to some Sister Wives followers. He was eager to attribute the lack of intimacy between him and Maddie Brown brushed to distance during his tirade about being willing to deal with his estranged children. However, Janelle Brown and Christine swiftly disputed his justifications. They made a joke about devices that he could use to get in touch with them in order to improve their connections. They're not as close as they claim to be, which I thought was pretty telling as well. Sure. I just watched the episode from last week, but I haven't watched the one from last night yet. I was screaming when he said that Maddie was to blame for their move and that he had no relationship with his grandchildren. My kids always had relationships with my family, who live 4 states away, and were delighted to see them. Even if it was only once a year, or perhaps twice a year. Given that Tony and Michael have moved to North Carolina and have a falling out with Robin, I'm willing to wager that Kody will never see any of those kids again. I concur. Even though my kids only see my dad 3 or 4 times a year, they still know who he is and call him Grandpa Joe. They probably don't see him very often, either in person or online. What are your thoughts? Do you believe that the exchanges between Avalon Padrone and Truly Brown demonstrate that Kody Brown is merely acting for show? Do you think they get along well with him, even if they appear bashful on camera? Does their response stem from the fact that he doesn't see them often? Please leave a remark below. Sister wives, Kody Brown's ego overshadows his children, with the exception of one MVP. Over the course of 19 seasons, Sister Wives star Kody Brown has changed from a silly father who seemed to be a hands-on parent to a man who has distanced himself from the kids he said he loved the most. The majority of Kody's behavior is a result of his damaged ego, and his and Janelle's son Gabriel was the one that exposed him the most. Gabriel Brown, the son of Kody Brown, held his father's feet to the fire in the Sister Wives episode the year of release. Gabe's admission that he no longer wanted to interact with his father was possibly the most candid moment of the show. Gabe talked candidly about his contacts with Kody during breakfast with his mother, Janelle Brown. It seemed as though he had thrown caution to the wind. According to Gabe, he and Kody discussed their disagreements over the phone. According to reports, Kody told Gabe, "I forgive you," regarding their difficulties. Gabe's reply, "What have you forgiven me for?" Viewers of Sister Wives for a long time remember Kody being cruel to Gabe and his brother Garrison for not following his stringent COVID-19 regulations. His actions damaged his ties with the majority of his adult children as well as his sons. Regarding the discussion, Gabe remarked, "He was like, 'Hey, I miss you.' It was strange." He continued to phrase it as though I owed him an apology after that, Gabe remembered. "I told Dad that I just won't see him again if he doesn't change and can't take responsibility," he continued. "And that's totally fine with me." According to reports, Sister Wives' 19th season lasts for 2 years. Thus, it's possible that Janelle made her remarks on her kids sometime between 2022 and 2024. Some eagle-eyed fans believe the show is cleverly editing newer footage into older scenes. This could be due to Garrison Brown's death in early 2024, but this tactic has not been confirmed by either TLC or Puddle Money Productions. However, it appears Kody Brown has taken no steps to rectify his relationships with his children. Today it seems none of Janelle's children have a relationship with their father.